Which hairbrush size should you be using? And these are my hairbrushes that I do sell on my website. They have the ionic and ceramic technology in them, which means that they help condition your scalp, okay, when you're blow drying. So it prevents heat damage, and these are really, really incredible, and they are available at shop.thesalonguy.com. But I get a lot of people, I think, maybe purchasing the wrong size, or they're not sure which size they should use. So that's what I'm going to be going over today, is what brush size should you be using for your hair, okay? Let's take the very, very popular TikTok hairstyle, or even a haircut, right? Who's got hair like this. Say you want to use a round brush on hair length like this. The shorter the hair, right, the smaller the size of the brush, AKA this brush, which is called the TikToker hairbrush, which is on my website, all right? You don't want to use a larger round brush, right? This other size brush that I sell, because, you know, you can, but you're not going to get as much volume and lift, because what's happening is the shorter the brush, or the smaller brush, I should say, the more hair is going to be able to get wrapped around it, right? You're going to get more turns with it, which means you're going to get a lot more movement, a lot more flip, a lot more volume. With a brush like this that is obviously wider, you can see it's not getting as much hair in the barrel here and not as much turn, which may in fact flatten the hair sometimes and create less volume. So the shorter the hair, the smaller the brush. So this type of brush, the TikToker hairbrush, which I call, is perfect for hair lengths and hairstyles like this, all right? Now, here's another example of where a haircut where you can use both brushes, okay? And the reason you would use a shorter brush like this is if you're looking for a lot more volume, you want a little bit more texture, you want a little more control, you want to maybe create some waves in it and things like that, all right? Because again, it's long enough where you can wrap the hair around it and you can create all sorts of movement like that, right? See how I created almost like a feather look in there? So you can use the smaller brush for that. If you wanted to focus on really just smoothing out your hair and making it less voluminous, right? Not so much volume. You want to make your hair a lot flatter than what it is because you have so much hair and so much volume, then that's where you want to use the larger size, because you're going to be able to grip the hair with the brush and then pull, right? Grip the hair and pull down and work this in conjunction with the nozzle on the blow dryer. But this is going to help smooth out and reduce the volume in the hair because it's a much larger brush, so you're going to get more control pulling. The more you wrap your hair around the brush, in my experience, you're creating more and more movement. And I've noticed that, you know, again, you can use a smaller brush to straighten, but I tend to use a larger brush. But this is probably the shortest I would go as far as with hair length for using a larger round brush. Here is a prime example, right, of when you would use, this hair is so long here, of when you would use a larger round brush. And again, if you're male, female, this is, say, a traditional, you know, client or so, or model I'd be seeing who has longer hair. This way I can go in, wrap the hair around, I can create that shape, I can create those waves, whatever I want to do in conjunction. As you can see, I'm wrapping the hair around like this, going in with the blow dryer, and then smoothing the hair out. So a larger round brush is really ideal for people who have longer hair, or you've got longer hair with some layers, right? And depending on how you blow dry the hair, whatever technique, you can take the brush, turn it backwards this way, roll it in the hair, blow dry it, and then create some, you know, movement and some shape where the hair has some flow to it. You could also twist the hair like this, right? You twist it around and then do these little like twirls and then create some waves in it. These are ideal for longer hair lengths. You know, if I went in with a a smaller or more narrow brush like this, the TikToker brush, will I be able to smooth it out and do similar things? Yes, but what's going to happen is you're going to get more and more hair in this brush, and that could, you know, increase the chance of it getting tangled in the brush itself, but you're also going to get a lot more waves and more curls, and again, more movement or so. So if you want to have really, really extreme movement, then yes, you're able to go in with a smaller brush, but just keep in mind the chances of it getting kind of caught in this and tangled is a lot easier. Let me know in the comments below. I do, again, sell these brushes at shop.thesalonguy.com. I also have a blow dryer, which I'm selling on my website, which is now available back in stock with an upgraded version. And here's a special code for you. If you use code YouTube20, you get 20% off and free shipping in the United States on order values of over $50. So let me know in the comments below if you're using these, if this helped you out. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.